What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the Cloud Slayer channel. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys had a great weekend. Wasn't too bad. Officially 33, so that's fun. Getting old, getting real old, but it just it's going to be a short ramble here today. Sorry I'm a little bit late, but I had to go to work early, so and had to make sure I got enough rest to come in for that and stuff like that, because I always stay up late, play video games and stuff like that. So if you guys are interested in joining me while I play some video games, say what's up, whatever, go on to twitch.tv and then slash cloudslayer53, and I'll be on there. I live stream not as much as I used to, but pretty much late at night, and then on the weekends, late at night on the weekends. So I get a little bit more hours in during the weekends, but during the week I get maybe 1 hour in, 2 hours in after work and stuff like that, if I get the chance. But if I have to do something early in the morning, I'm not streaming. So yeah, but anyways, you want to check that out, hit me up, twitch.tv slash cloudslayer53. So yeah, see you guys there. But wanted to talk a little bit about I don't know, I didn't have much to talk about today, but let's see here. It's about sometimes when you feel down, you feel depressed, and you feel like giving up, man. It's easy to do, right? It's easy to, like, hey man, I'm just gonna stay here, I'm gonna post up, I'm not gonna look for a job, I'm not gonna do this or that, or I'm not gonna go to the gym or something. I'm not gonna pursue any of my goals and stuff like that. Everybody goes through it, and it's that little voice in our head that always telling us not to do something. It just stay home, just sit here and eat some cupcakes, stuff like that, and don't get nothing done. You don't have to get nothing done. What, blah blah blah, right? Whenever that little voice tells you not to, you should be trying to do it in a ways, even if you're dragging butt, even if you don't believe in yourself. Maybe when you start doing it little by little, you'll start to believe in yourself a little bit more, right? To help yourself towards your goals. It's when you give up, when you give into that voice inside your head and inside your mind that always wants you to be counterproductive, wants you to not do the things that you want to do because it's too hard, or because it's easier not to do those things. It's easier to not pursue anything and sit there and keep everything the same, right? There's a reason why people hate change so much, right? Because they have to do something. You got to be active, and you have to do something about it, right? So when you want to make that change and you're serious about it, you have to fight against that voice, and you have to go against it, no matter what, no matter how you feel, no matter how sick you are or anything like that. You have to do it anyways, right? You have to do it anyways because you know what's on the line. That could be the threshold of getting it done, or doing what you say you're going to do and not doing it, and not following through, and maybe waiting for a whole nother year to start New Year's resolutions and stuff like that, right? I always have friends that ask about, like, do you do New Year's resolutions? And my answer is always going to be no, because why am I waiting till the beginning of a year to do it when you got all year round to start something, to try to go through towards it, right? If you're serious about something, it doesn't matter when you start it. It's a matter of when you start it and continue to do it. And you shouldn't give it a date like that. You should just do it, automatically. Not automatically, but whenever you're ready, right? Made mention about Jake and Matt. Those guys quit smoking cigarettes and stuff like that, right? You just got to do it. You can't. The more you talk about it, think about it, set a date, the more you can change those dates. The more you can procrastinate. The more you think about it, period, the more you're going to talk yourself out of doing those things. So sometimes it's best to not think about it. Sometimes it's best to just do it and get past that, right? So maybe, I guess just do it, right? Just do it and not be afraid of it, and not listen to that little guy or girl inside of your head that tells you otherwise, that tells you you can't do it. And maybe next year, maybe next week, maybe tomorrow, maybe whenever, you know. And there's this old saying that elders always told me is tomorrow never comes. Today is the day to do things. Today is the day to do it. So whenever somebody tells you tomorrow, it's probably never going to come, because you're going to be the only one holding on to tomorrow while they sit there and laugh at you. So but anyways, I hope you guys have a great one. Hope you guys enjoyed this little ramble. If you did, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button. I do appreciate it. And until next time, I'll see you guys next. Peace.